My content's for educational purposes only. Can't stress enough for you guys do your own research. Praise my content, throw any errors you find in the comments. None of us are living alive. None of us have been alive long enough to know all that transpired in the past, and none of us can live long enough to know all that there is to learn. Okay, it's been a minute. So, took a little break, focus on myself, do a little shadow work, and take care of my domestic issues. And so I doubt if this video will be long, but anyway, man, no candle loses its flame from lighting another. What do you mean by that, Leap? Well, I mean a few things by that. First of all, understand universal law, man. If I can encourage y'all to do anything, learn the universal laws. That way you understand better how the universe works. It's based in energy. So what you do to others, you do to yourself. The energy you put out will eventually find its way back to you. What else do I mean by that? What is it going to hurt you to help somebody else? In any way that, you see that you can help them and it's not going to take from you. It's not going to hurt you at all. What else do I mean by that? That's not our way. A lot of us are living our lives One second. Yeah, well, I happen to live alone. Thought I heard something. Just in case somebody want to come and get some, be my guest. Anyway, it's not our way. A lot of us are living our lives based off of the conqueror's customs and ways. A lot of us only know what we learned in school. A bunch of lies and half-truths. And the only thing they taught you about your ancestors were, you know how they had them little donuts or the ice cream with the little sprinklers on there? You get a few of those. And when I say few, I mean that literally. So, case in point, a lot of us know nothing of our history, of our culture, of our customs and our ways. Carbonated, melanated, non-ether beings. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. And if you know anything about that, then you know that, being a hoarder or, just being stingy, to keep it simple, was not how we got down. It's just not. So, long story short, always, you know, if if feasible, and it's not going to hurt, detract, or take away from anything that you have going on, any responsibilities or obligations you have, and you see the opportunity to help somebody, man, or do something nice for somebody, it's a good way to get some blessings. You know, rack up some good karma for yourself or nullify some bad karma that you might have picked up along the way. You know, why do I even bring this to y'all? I bring it to y'all because, when you analyze the way society is, and a lot of us in society nowadays, everybody's fixated on, me, mine, and more, you know. The care and concern that once used to be is damn near non-existent. You know, it's fucked up that I've been out of town quite a few times and have received, more of a warm welcome or a friendly smile on a walk by, or just genuine concern. I remember one time, I was just when I had the white Benz. For those that know me, it wasn't a 4MATIC, so I was going up a 45-degree angle, and it was probably this much snow on the ground, and I was stuck. And a total stranger stopped and helped me. Caucasian brother at that. So, the thing is, man, again, back to the universal laws, nothing escapes the law. You might think that you done got away with this or got away with that, because you wasn't caught, or you feel as though nobody saw it, or you didn't receive no consequence for it. But there are unseen entities, if you know, you know. I ain't twisting nobody's arm or putting no gun in nobody's head to believe as I do. Or, it's beyond the belief, actually. Because to believe is not to know. And I know what I know. Anyway, man, I ain't gonna drag it out. This is my first John back. So I'm just going, I believe I done got the message I came on here to get across. So take from this what you will. But again, no candle loses its flame by lighting another. And you never know. It could be something as small as, when somebody that you some of them guys or gals that be out there, asking for change, or, I'm just trying to get something to eat. I can understand if you don't have it, you don't have it. You give what you can. If you can't give, you can't give. But if you can give, and you have an abundance, of, financial well-being, then somebody asks you for some change for something to eat, man. $5, man. I'm telling you, you never know what you could be doing. I give you another analogy. I give you an analogy before I leave. And I picked this up while I was practicing Al Islam. It was a story that went something along the lines of this. Said that if you had a rich man that came across a beggar, and that rich man gave $5, then you had not necessarily a poor man, but this man in particular was nowhere near wealthy or rich. They weren't all that far from being poor themselves, but they gave, out of say $1.50, they gave up 50 cents to the beggar. Who gave the most? For anybody that's struggling in that analogy, the one that only had $1.50 and gave up 50 cents gave the most. Another thing while I'm on this subject matter, man, if you decide to do something for somebody, man, make sure you're doing it with the proper intentions, man. It ain't to, show the world. It's not even genuine when you're doing it like that. I mean, I can see if somebody else records it, but if you yourself go out specifically to give, but to record it and make sure it's being recorded as you do it, the intention is always going to be in question. You know what I mean? Is you gotta remember the kind of culture and the kind of society we live in nowadays. People is willing to go upside somebody's head for likes. People is willing to kill something based off of how they perceived on social media. So, amen. With that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and roll, man. Hopefully, something that I said on this video resonates with somebody and somebody's able to extract some benefit from it and utilize it in their individual life. As is always, my intentions is just to reach one, and lastly, man, always remember where you come from. If you are up and your paper may be long, wasn't always like that. It wasn't always like that. And it can always go back. I ain't wishing that on nobody, but, the fact is, there's an ebb and flow in life. You know what I mean? It's not just, once you up, you stay there. Anything can happen. Just circumstances could happen back to back to back, and you have to put out an abundance of the money that you have. Anything can happen, man. So, always remain in a state of graciousness and remember what it is that you have to be grateful for. Just the use of your faculties. You still have a healthy mind. You have, general health. Nobody has to tend to your needs. Nobody has to make sure that you're all right. You're able to do these things on your own. Everybody's not, you know. So, just things to think about, keep in mind. So with that being stated, I'm out. Y'all be easy. I'll catch y'all on the next one.